Hey y'all, I'm an I-78 here. I am back once again to do my review of 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Season 6, Episode 10, Sex Lies and Videotape. Y'all, they had me watch this whole episode to find out what was going on with Paul Tyree. Y'all, I feel so bad for Tyree. I'm not even mad at him. I feel bad for him because he essentially has not had the opportunity to have a life because of his ragged ass family. I'm sorry. It's too many of them for him to be the only one stuck taking care of his mama. But I'm gonna get into that in a little bit because I feel bad for Tyree. But this episode really was kind of dull. Um, Way too much damn Jasmine and Gino. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I am sick of them. And I'm still not convinced that Gino is not part of the rainbow community. I'm not. I ain't convinced. Not at all. And Jasmine, all she got to bring to the table is old used up box, and Gino suffering from some ED issues, so that ain't gonna work. So this is why they argue all the time. So again, it was the same thing. So we left off with him giving her the promise ring, and she was kind of pissed that it wasn't this big engagement ring. But he's already given you an engagement ring, and I don't think you lost it. I think you either sold it or threw it away. You just didn't. That wasn't enough for you. So yeah. He gives her the ring or whatever, and then so they decide to go on a little getaway. Was it Boqueta in the mountains? So they go there, and I mean, soon as they get in the car, she starts with the insults. Gino was talking about how he was up back and forth all night to the bathroom because of some nachos he ate, and she was like, "Yeah, I told you not to eat them nachos. Them beans are for real men." Like she just coming right in with the like. I'm like, damn, then we just hear you sit up and talk about how you was gonna try to do better and be cool and all this, and you went straight in. I'm like, man, I'd have been like, yo, driver, go ahead, turn this around. I'm not going because this broad clearly ain't learned nothing. So we had to endure that nonsense. I'm telling you, they have. I don't know why TLC is had them on here. They have no. They bring absolutely nothing to this season. It's all everything is about sex and money, sex and money, sex and money, sex and money. I'm not spending any more money, but then I turn around and give you the money. You ain't giving me enough sex. So I fantasize about having sex with my ex who don't want me, which is why I'm dealing with you. If we're gonna be for real, because if they would deal with Jasmine, she would cut Gino off. She would, and she can't convince me she wouldn't. She can't convince me of that. So that we got that dull ass old used up stale recycle storyline going on with the two of them. So she into the whole, okay, we going on this, saying, this trip or whatnot, hopefully I can, get him, in the mood, and I can get some wood. Good luck, Jasmine. Then we got, I think this storyline pisses me off the most out of everybody in this season, this Amanda and Razvan situation, because she need to have an ass at home with them kids. You just lost your husband. They just lost their father. They are still trying to adjust to the point they sleep with the man ashes. And you gonna pawn them off on your aunt so you can go to Romania about some man that you don't know him. You don't know him. He's the complete opposite of your husband. So how do you feel like the complete opposite of the stability that you had with your husband is gonna be the best thing for you and your kids? I need somebody to make some sense to me, because I don't get it. I don't have the kids, but I know that shit don't make sense. That makes zero sense. So Amanda, if you're watching this, please get up with me. Hit this chat. and let me know how that makes sense to leave your kids with your aunt while y'all supposed to be grieving. You know what I'm saying? You grieving the loss of your husband, they grieving the loss of their father, and everybody's supposed to be trying to adjust. So you want them to adjust with him being gone and you? Then you get over there and don't want to get a man done. Make some sense to me. I'm confused. I'm just saying, you over there. Why? Because you could have been teasing from Louisiana. Ain't that where that's where they was living, right? Louisiana, Arkansas, some damn way around there. You could have been teasing from over there. And them kids in the other room with the urn, like he was doing before. I mean, let's be for real. So, I'm sorry, I don't like that. We're episode 10. I still don't like that. You need to be with your kids. You compounding trauma on some selfish BS. Seriously, I'm not a fan. So you're over here in Romania, and then you get him, you bitch. So you want to be mad at him because he's not your dead husband? He never claimed to be your dead husband. So you want to, you know what I'm saying, nitpick and find issue with every little thing he doing, when the problem is you need to have your ass at home with your kids. So the whole bathing suit situation, he bought her a bathing suit. And what I'm going to tell y'all in a few minutes is going to make the whole bathing suit make sense now that I'm sitting here like thinking about it, because I had to go back and rewatch this episode before I recorded this. It's making sense. Anyway, as y'all know, you've been watching, he bought her a bathing suit. She said it was a little too risque for her taste, so they took it back. Take the suit back, and then they go out, have dinner, whatnot, and he's kind of prepping her to meet his parents. So they having dinner or whatnot, and they're just having conversation, this, that, and forth. And she was like, well, I mean, what do your parents think about you, possibly moving to America? And he was like, well, I mean, moving to America has always been a dream of mine. So I mean, this has been a conversation that we've been having since I was a kid. So I mean, if I said I was going to America, it wouldn't be, this shock. Y'all, this helpful. Took that tidbit of damn information and tried to turn that into, is he using me just to try to get to America? So you ain't got nothing. You can't get into America. He gonna have to get himself there. Hell, is you talking about? Hell, if you got some insurance money from your husband dying, hell, you don't spend it to take your ass to Romania. That's why you need to be at home with the damn kids, trying to figure out what you're gonna do with the rest of your life and how you gonna provide for them. That man didn't leave because he wanted to. He didn't have no choice in the matter. And you on some frolic BS over here in damn Romania. Them tickets ain't cheap. I travel. Them tickets ain't cheap. It's definitely not the time to be jet setting. I'm just saying. So me and him was offended. I was like, bitch, what you mean? He was like, nah, hold up, because I mean, I've been talking since I was a kid, so I mean, this ain't got nothing. Me trying to use you to get to America. Because I was like, bitch, he could find. If he wanted to get to America, he could have been in America. Find some old lonely lady with long real money. And all them same strip teases he been doing on TikTok and Instagram, he could give her that live in person and be in America living it the fuck up. Okay, Amanda, fall all the way back. Don't get grand, cause if he was gonna be grand, he wouldn't be banging with you. Okay. So yeah, me and Razvan sitting here looking like, he was like, I mean, he ain't even like that. He ain't like that. So then Shaka, I was like, girl, get your life. He was like, so he was trying to be cool, and he kept on, talking and whatnot. And like every episode, she started shit. Every episode. Like, take your ass home. If you don't want to do nothing. Because we went from, I just need to get acclimated, you know what I'm saying, to I'm still not cool with your career, to I'm on my period, to now we at the, oh, you just using me to get to America. Girl, sit down. Just sit all the way down. So that I had to press pause. So they continue on talking and whatnot, and she was asking questions, about his mom and whatnot, and she was like, well, how did your mom and your ex-wife get along? And he was like, not good. My ex-wife felt like my mom was controlling, and she was, always in our business. And I mean, it really wasn't like that. Mom was just asking, basic questions because, everything would have happened, kind of fast. And she just felt like, she shouldn't be asking her nothing and all this and all of that. I'm like, yeah, Amanda, yeah, you ain't just gonna slide up in there and be like, I'm a white American woman, and they're gonna be kissing your ass. Nope. Mama wanna know what's popping. I can respect that. So hopefully we'll get to see what jump off when she get to the house, because she didn't get there in this episode. We spent most of our episode with Dempsey and Statler. Now, I like Dempsey. I do. I'm not a fan of them same sex relationships and all of that. But for me, my problem is when you just keep throwing it in my face to try to force me to agree with what's going on. Dempsey is not coming off that way to me. Like, she is really coming off to me like a person where if you don't ask her, she's not going to tell you. Like, not much, nothing really about her says that she's a lesbian or gay. However y'all, because I ain't really trying to offend. However y'all consider yourselves, like, there's nothing that where, like, you literally, like, the way I'm interpreting, you would literally have to ask her, are you? And that's how you would find out. That damn Statler? Y'all, what? This broad done gone all the way to London with the sole intention of getting Dempsey to agree to let her move there and be with her. How does this work? Like, literally, you are going to go here to lay eyes on this woman in person for the first time ever, and you already on some yeah, when I get home I only got a month left on my lease, so yeah, I'm gonna come over here and be with you in your house. But in me coming over here to live with you in your house, I'm gonna need to change everything, including where your house is. Bitch, if you don't sit down with all of that. No, hell no. So y'all, this is gonna bother me, because Dempsey is really on some, my last relationship, just like really, took me a lot of places I didn't want to go. It took me a lot to, get myself, together from that. And I'm not trying to jump, out the frying pan back into the fire. Like, I had to fight to get out the fire to get back into the frying pan. Like, I'm trying to turn the heat down. You trying to go into a 5-alarm blaze. I don't want to do that. I don't want her to get hurt. That's where I'm at with that. Cause that look, she acting like she might be getting ready to get on some Fatal Attraction. Damn, she about to get her Alex Forrest on. Yo, she about to hit up with some I would not be ignored. I'm not a fan. So in this episode, she's there. They, transition from the, being in the city and being at the hotel to the country where Dempsey them got property and stuff. Ain't nobody leaving off from all that what we got going on over here to be trying to, nah. So they get, to the farm or whatnot. Everything cool. I mean, farm life is farm life, things. You have the same amenities, they just work a little different. Like, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, she is like, yeah, let me go ahead and get the lay of the land so I can see what I'm gonna be doing and this and that and the woo. And I'm like, girl, you need to fall all the way back because this is it's too much. It is way too much. Like you literally just lay eyes on this woman and you sitting up here talking about moving. But then at the end of the last episode, she was on there talking about some, well, when you was visiting your daddy, I was feeling some type of way because we wasn't communicating like we were before you went to go visit him. Duh. I told you I was going to see my daddy and where we was not a lot like good, fantastic reception, and that our interactions was gonna be a little more scarce. You, what's the problem? It'd have been different if she had been like, "I'm going to see my daddy," and then you didn't hear from her for like another 3 weeks. Now you got calls to be looking some kind of way. She's like, well, I mean, I thought you might have been cheating, and you mean because that shit you do? Just because that's what you do, don't mean that's what she doing. I'm just saying. Anybody who go visit they parents and use that as an opportunity to cheat on you, they ain't shit, and they parents ain't shit. So you didn't need them in the first place. So what we talking about again? Child Statler, she needs some therapy. Cause she one of them people where she trying to use romantic relationships to replace familiar relationships, like the relationship she, you know what I'm saying, didn't have with her adoptive parents in a relationship she didn't have with her birth parents since she don't know them. That's the two different kinds of love. Your partner can't love you like your mama love you. Your partner can't love you like your daddy love you. They're not supposed to because you lay up with them. You ain't laying up with your mama and your daddy. It's different. And how your mama loved you at 5 is not how she gonna love you at 30. Same thing with your daddy. Versus your partner, them loving you at 20 and them loving you at 40 is not gonna be too different because it's a different setup. So she trying to use these relationships to make up for what she didn't get from her family, and you can't do that. So she keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and she ruining the relationships. And ain't no telling how many. I mean, again, y'all, I done made my stance on this clear, but how many good people she done messed over because she needy, needy and confused. And I don't want that for Dempsey. Dempsey seemed like she good people. So this heifer, yeah, she plotting. So they go and visit Dempsey's father. Now, me, you ain't meeting now one of my parents until I know we get ready to do something. It's you somewhere at the you been at the mall, like you coming to Thanksgiving and somebody be like y'all in love and we gonna be like yeah, like that yeah you ain't gonna be on some humbug yeah we gonna watch this football game you can meet my parents now. We ain't doing it. But this is what happened. So they get there and Statler and her daddy get talking. Her daddy was cool. He was cool. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He was cool. He was asking, basic questions, how you enjoying London and this, that. So she had to break down and confess that she had already been there before because she had messed with some other chick and ran her off. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. So what you got going on in your life? And how does my daughter fit into this? Like this is how you vet people. He asking her questions. Y'all, this chick broke out and told this girl daddy that, she was feeling her and she, feel like she's the, the one for her and all this different kind of stuff. And that she had a month left on her apartment when she went home. And she was hoping to be able to move over to London and be with Dempsey once her lease was over. You just met this man. You're supposed to be trying to make the best impression you can, and you have come off. You giving Alex Forrest vibes, man. I'm telling you, you giving them Alex Forrest Fatal Attraction. I will not be ignored. Crazy as hell vibes. I'm just saying that's what's happening. Her daddy was like, wait, I'm concerned because my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she been through something, and she's coming out the other side, and I don't want her. This is too much, way too fast, and so he got to pulling Dipsy to the side and was like, look, she seemed like a nice girl, and I'm like, this Dibs Statler, nothing about her says girl, nothing. But anyway, he was like, she a nice girl and this, that, and I mean, but I feel like she want to move too fast, and I just want you to be careful, and I don't want you to get, what I'm saying, if you're not ready for it, don't do it, don't commit to it, just pump your brakes. I was like, Daddy giving you sound advice. Sound advice, girl. Sound advice. So we get through all of that. That took up a good chunk of the episode. So I'm sitting here like, okay, we okay, cool. We done got through all this. When we get into Tyree and Carmella, when we get into Tyree, y'all, okay. So come back from commercial and we got Tyree. Y'all, Tyree packing up his stuff. Y'all, Tyree in the living room with the suitcase. Tyree in there, he did like a full roll. I was like, okay, this is clearly somebody who don't travel, because that whole packing situation was, it was something to see. I'm like, oh, it's finna go down. Let's get the itinerary. Let's get the 411 on what's going on. Y'all, his mama come out there and got to asking questions. And she was like, I mean, you really going? You really, what I'm saying? You really gonna do this? And I'm thinking, damn, he really gonna go to Barbados like this, like forever? Y'all, Tyree was like, yeah, this is it's my opportunity, to find out, if she was in on the catfishing and the scamming, and this is opportunity for me to get some closure and this and that and the woo. Y'all, Tyree ain't been in no Barbados. Tyree then got in contact with the girl in the picture, because this one we don't know what the hell her name is. We don't know if her name really Carmella. We don't know if this is still the damn Christian dude fronting as Carmella. We don't know nothing. All we know is Tyree gets on here talking about him and the private investigator dude. I'm like, yo, the private investigator was like, you need to leave this all the way alone. I've been doing this for 20 years, and this is some of the messiest shit I have ever seen. So he takes the information he gets from the private investigator and tracks down the girl in the picture. And he been talking to her, and she said that she was in Denver. And he asked, "Can I come to Denver and meet you?" And she was like, "Yeah." Tyree, damn, you desperate. So she asked if you could come, and she could try to explain and make things right. You gonna ask her if you can come. So this is still, she ain't trying to be bothered with you. You still trying to hang on. So you on some, y'all, this is just sad as hell. It's just sad because he been taking care of his mama since his daddy died when he was a kid. And that is messed up because, again, he got 4 other siblings, and it just looked like they went on and got to have their life, and he didn't. So he don't know how to, what I'm saying, be out here in the world and meet women, because he's still in love with whoever this Christian person is. But you wanna try to confirm, dude. You got catfish. So my thing is, you Christian don't look like Carmella, but you still a deal with it. Tyree, this ain't, it don't make no sense. If Christian is a man that was catfishing you, that should be the end of it. What's all this love? It ain't real. So you can't make this chick be Christian. This fool, so he decides he's going to Denver to meet this woman that he thought was Carmela, and his sisters was like, "Ah, nah, bro, you ain't going by yourself. We going with you. You need some supervision." Y'all, what? Them sisters got tattoos everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Bad wigs. I'm talking about, like, yeah. The wigs have not progressed as the season has gone on. The quality of the wigs, it's just like the same one. Like, y'all just been wearing this, and I know this shooting went on for, of course, a month. Like, what, y'all? So they goes to Denver. They get there, whatnot. They getting settled in and all of this. They go out, to check out the scene, so to speak. And this fool decides it's a good idea to buy a gift for this chick. They in the mall and they, roll up. Well, I mean, not roll up, but, walking around, browsing, and they come to this, like, I don't know, like, where we have this place called Kirkland's. So they have like, you can get, in pins engraved, picture frames, candles, jewelry, all that kind of stuff. And he up in here hollering about some, yeah, I should get her some jewelry. They was like, for what? He was like, well, I mean, she really didn't have nothing to do with me getting catfish, and they used her picture and this and that. You don't know that. You do not know that, Tyree. Whoever this is, if they show up, because I still ain't convinced she coming, he come up in there and be like, yeah, I knew they was catfishing people with my picture because they was giving me a cut. Now what? What you got for that, Tyree? But you still in here stuck on simp. But I can't be mad at you because I understand why you stuck on simp. And was trying to buy some jewelry for the girl. His sisters was like, hell to the no. So he kept on and kept on and kept on. It was like, you get one of these candles, get this, get this right here, get this thing. It was like, you get this engraved or something and keep it on moving. It was like, but nah, no, it's not gonna happen. So this fool done bought the gift. They go back to the hotel. The producers talking to him, how you feel, this, that, woo, 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 woo. And I'm sitting here to myself. If this chick show up, he gonna try to make her be Carmela and try to fall in love all over again and act like none of this happened. Like, that's what I see going on. And I'm just like, man, come on, Tyree. Yeah, no. Don't do that to yourself, because it's like you just gonna be breaking your own heart over and over and over and over and over again. So, he in there talking to the producers and whatnot, and then they cut to Christian and Cleo. This is some more we don't need wasted ass time. TLC, like, y'all need to do me better than this, because this is really insulting. You got two people who trying to use the hell out of each other for some stuff they never gonna get. Because truth told, Christian is gay. Christian is gay, but Christian don't want to be seen, with a man. So he want to deal with Cleo, who looked like a woman but got all the man parts, and then Cleo want to deal with Christian because he think being with Christian is gonna validate that he a woman. It's not, you a damn man. That's what it is. So y'all trying to use each other, and it ain't coming out right. It's Christian, you gay, on it. You dealing with the transgender is not changing the fact, because that's still a man. And Cleo, you being with Christian don't make you no woman. You a man. We need to all be clear about that. This is why y'all trying to use each other ain't working. And so he been over there. How long he been over there? And it's been these back and forth games. I ain't gonna kiss you. You gonna have to kiss me first. I ain't making the first move. Well, no, I don't make the first move, because y'all trying to use each other to validate your foolishness, and it ain't working. That's what it is. So apparently somewhere over in the night, I don't know, because one said they had sex, the other one said they didn't have no sex. So I don't know what the hell happened. I'm just saying. Cleo, I went and got with a good girlfriend and was talking all about how they, they done turned the corner and, took it to the next level because they done had sex. Producers get the, questioning Christian up while he, cooking breakfast, child. He in there trying to tell his version of the story so hard, child. He dropping eggs on the floor and all kind of old nonsense. He say, you know what I'm saying, they was, you know what I'm saying, making out, but then they actually had sex. Cleo out here telling people they did. So then when we get, you know what I'm saying, to later on down in the episode, you know what I'm saying, Cleo done called a good girlfriend again. Because she going through, Cleo going through. Cleo, you know what I'm saying, was like, Christian confronted me last night, talk about why I tell y'all we had sex, and he told the producers that we didn't, and I'm just feeling so violated. I feel stupid. This, you know what I'm saying, don't make no sense. Like, I don't understand why he playing games. So I don't know what the hell went on, whether they did or they didn't. Either way, neither one of them is bringing anything to this damn season. They just like Jasmine and Gino. You can cut all of that out, and we can stick with Dempsey and Statler and get this Tyrese situation worked out. Them four right there is more than enough to carry out the rest of this season. And y'all can just throw the rest of that shit away, okay? Because Misha and Nikolai, throw them out too. I'm sick of her ass. Misha, I'm sick of you. Let's be real clear. Now, you don't sit up here and talk to this man on this phone for 7 years, and you couldn't figure out how to get your ass to Israel in 7 years? I ain't thought about going to Israel, but I could have been over there in 7 years. Then you going over there with y'all, you Caucasian American women, y'all got to cut this shit out. It don't work like this in the rest of the world. You can't go lay eyes on somebody for the first time and spend 2 weeks and think you're going to come back engaged. Where does work at? Now, if you was over in Israel, it might work like that, but your families done known each other for 35, 40 years. You just can't, no. Hell no. And then you let them grown-ass daughters sit up and tell me all about what they ain't going to do and what he ain't going to tell them and all this different. No. He is, they don't play that. So no, if he come up in there, everybody gonna get in order and get on the program. That's how that works. Or you can go live somewhere else because both of y'all are of age. You can get the fuck out. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, they all about what they ain't. He ain't gonna be telling them, and I ain't gonna be living like this. And what? Yeah, child, please. So that right there, this already for me. I was like, nah, Nikolai, stay over there where you at, and you ain't got to tell your family nothing about her because y'all ain't about to do nothing. So she done went all the way to damn Israel with this. If I leave here and we ain't engaged, then we done. I don't know. You can go ahead and go home now because I don't operate like that. That would have been me. So since she has showed up with this mindset, it has been drama the entire trip. Drama. I need to be, she got this checklist. I need to meet your family. I need to do this. I need to do that. We need to do this. We need to do that. So by this time right here, we can be engaged. And then I got so many days, you know what I'm saying, to be over here engaged with you before I got to go home. And then I can do this and this and this and this. No. And Nikolai, like, he just be placating her ass. Like, he let her go off on her little tangents or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, he stroke her ego for about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to do better, whatever you want me to do. I'm sorry, I'm causing you this stress. Ooh. And she get the grinning and shit, and then that be it. And he be right back on that, bitch, you got me, yeah. You got me twisted because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's been working for 46 years, and this is what it's going to be. So we just keep going round and round and round and round and round and round. That. So that's all they brought to the episode was her whining about, what you gonna take it when you gonna take your family about me, and what if your family don't like me, and this and that and the woo, and we not talking like we, you know what I'm saying, was talking when we was on the phone, and all of this and all of that, and you need to be more concerned about how I feel. You can't tell nobody what the hell they're gonna be concerned about. I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. And I'm a woman. I don't hear none of that shit. It's the same nonsense over and over and over and over. So I'm like, you think I'm gonna come to America for that? I'm gonna stay here. These little 2 weeks you've been here been more than enough. I'm good. And that's kind of his vibe on that. Like, just I'll be somewhere like, somebody got some earplugs. Because I don't hear from this bitch no more. How many more days we got till you go home? So I don't give a damn about none of this. I don't need my parents' permission to be with you. You don't need, because my thing is, hell, if y'all gonna be together, he coming to America. Why do you care? He ain't gonna be seeing them. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be seeing them. So you want something to whine and bitch about, and he over it. I've been over it, and I need you to get over it. So that's all that was going on with them. And then let me think, cause that got on my damn nerve. Got back to that. Them two was hooping and hollering. Oh yeah, the good part. Yeah. So then we go back to Amanda in Razvan and the suit. So his homegirl that we saw a couple episodes back, what's her name? Paula? No, Diana. That's it. She decided she was gonna have a little get together pool party. I think she told Razvan a couple of days in advance that she was gonna do that and to bring old girl through so they could, you know what I'm saying, get their meet and greet and get the vetting on that ass. And that's why he bought her the swimsuit. So they get to the spot. Now Diana's suit, that thing was fire. Y'all saw it? Fire. She needed a little more meat to be, but that suit was fire. Okay. Yeah, here come Amanda. Looking all plain Jane at the pool party. So she like, you know, you need to change, you got your suit, you ready to, you know what I'm saying, party, what's up, with your dress? He was like, oh no, she ain't bring no suit because she on her period. When has they ever stopped y'all from putting on a bikini? Anybody? I'm just asking. Because I'm just saying, you in his country and you gonna be around his people, you gonna have to be a little more adaptable, Amanda. You need to be ready to show up and show out. I don't give a damn if one of your arms is hanging on by attending. You need to get with it. Get with it. So you sitting over there, looking all, sideways because she in her house pool party ready. It is what it is. So she pulls Amanda to the side, honey. She pulled Amanda to the side and immediately got in her shit and was like, so what's up with you and my boy? Like, the vibes I'm getting from you, from y'all, I'm not feeling the love. What is going on? She was like, huh? She's like, I mean, I'm just saying, because, you looking at him like you really want to, stab him or something, like you want to kill him. And she was like, I mean, that's toxic. And he went through enough with his ex-wife, and I don't want my friend hurt. Here go this heifer. She's sitting up and telling myself, well, is she really concerned about her friend, or she just saying that because she wants him for herself? So you really think if she wanted him, he would be talking to your ass? Amanda, stop playing. Stop playing and deal with what's in front of you. Everybody know this is bullshit, and you just, at this point, you just riding this out for the checks, because everybody see that this is bullshit. Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. So she was like, don't hurt my friend. If you playing, I feel like you playing. If you playing, just know that I know you playing, and I'm not a fan. Don't hurt my friend. Let's go be some problems. That's what it was. She's like, because I'm not seeing how y'all can be. You've been here 6 days. I don't see how you got all this undying love, and you've only been talking to for a couple months on the phone. And when I'm looking at y'all interacting, you really, and she said, in your eyes, you look toxic, like you want to kill him. And she was like, I'm just letting you know we're not having it. We're not having it. And I think Razvan knew what the deal was and took her over there to see how she was going to act. See what she was going to say. So he can, so he, so his peoples can get, to get the 411 and be like, look, this is what I see. He fine, but he ain't dumb. He ain't dumb at all. And I think he knows she bullshitting. Like, you haven't grieved your husband. You married this man. You had 2 kids with this man. You took care of this man while he was dying of cancer. You ain't unpacked all of that in them little for 5 or 6 months to be in a position to leave your kids with somebody to go try to get engaged to another man. You ain't done all of that. It ain't possible. It's not. So we know it. He know it. We just need you to get on board. That's all. Like, I mean, you can totally, you know what I'm saying, get out of this situation without it, you know what I'm saying, being just a hot, devastating mess. It can be done. You can put an end to this with dignity and where everybody can be okay. It can be done. So I need you to do that. Do that. Now figure out. I need you to do that because it can be done. If you need me to show you how, hit me up in the chat and we can take care of this because this is a mess and you need to be at home with them kids. I'm gonna keep saying that because that has bothered me from the commercials. Season hadn't even started yet, and that has bothered me from then. You need to be with them kids. You are doing irreparable damage by being over here in Romania. That's just what it is. So talk about that. Y'all got notes. Just it'd be the foolishness for me. What happened after that? Oh, damn, Jasmine and Gino. So apparently Gino was able to keep it up. Jasmine peed on him a couple times. Like when I tell you this is the nonsense. This is all they bringing, and it's nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess his Viagra, whatever he was doing, you know what I'm saying? He was able to, you know what I'm saying, bust off one. And she is on cloud 9. So then they decided to go horseback riding. And it was like, I mean, it wasn't. We were horseback riding through the mountains. They had a little tour guide and whatnot. It was cool. So I mean, they was good to go until they got back. They got back, got off the horses, you know, took a couple pictures, and you know, Jasmine being Jasmine, she can't let peace and tranquility stay peace and tranquility. She had to get into her. As soon as somebody say I ain't trying to cause no harm, I ain't trying to ruin the mood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be difficult. It's gonna be just that. And she broke out with the, you know what I'm saying, you know, we've been having a good time and I don't want to ruin the mood. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I don't even really remember how they even got on. Oh, that's what it was. When it's taking pictures. And he was telling her to send the pictures. He took the pictures of her with her phone. He was like, send the pictures, you know what I'm saying, to my phone so I can send, you know what I'm saying, send them to my family because they want to, you know what I'm saying, they want to, you know what I'm saying, see, you know what I'm saying, the country or whatnot. She gets into attitude and all this. And she was like, well, you might as well go ahead and get this out the way now. When I get to United States, I mean, I don't want your family around. I don't want them all in our business and all of this and all that. And he was like, I mean, where the hell did that come from? Because you sit up here making a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, demands and all about what you know what I'm saying, what you feeling and thinking about people you ain't even met before. And apparently whatever interaction she had with the uncle or the cousin or whoever the hell ever, when he was asking her real shit, she got me. And I mean, I'm just letting you know, one of them say something to me out the way. I mean, I'm going to go off. Oh, but you ain't got to worry about that because your ass ain't coming. Like, that was not the time to get into that. And if you're going over there with that kind of mindset, then it's going to always be problems because them people, first, they ain't feeling your ass. 1. 2, you coming on their territory. Gino, they family. He been married before. So they ain't really gonna give a shit about you being married because again, apparently Gino know how to get rid of a woman. So they be like, Jasmine, you can get gone like the rest of them. So I was just like, that was, you know, she can't let it be. She can't let it be. And then she'll be back on next episode crying about how Gino couldn't get it up. Well, I mean, how the man said in therapy, you know what I'm saying, every time y'all, you know what I'm saying, get to a halfway decent place, you got to come with some foolishness. And he'd be like, fuck it at that point. It ain't going to get up. So, again, they bring nothing. I'm sick of them. And they can stay in the mountain countryside. I don't care. So meanwhile, y'all still sitting here waiting. We going back to Denver? We gonna get to Denver? What's popping in Denver? Nope. We back in London at Dempsey house. So Stella done dropped all this on the daddy about how she trying to come move and all this different stuff. And he himself was like, nah, baby girl, pump the brakes. So it's Valentine's Day. Dempsey, you know what I'm saying, has to go to work. So she goes to work. Stella takes this opportunity to set up this scavenger hunt because she was like, my time is getting tight. I got to go ahead and drop this. I'm trying to move on her. I'm like, so you gonna ruin the whole relationship on Valentine's Day? And she's like, yeah, because I did this. You know what I'm saying, with my ex, it didn't go too well. So why would you do it again? Like, okay. Y'all, I don't get it. I don't. If you do something and it turns into a colossal fail, just because you change the intended party, doesn't mean the results are gonna be different. Like, okay. So she done set up the scavenger hunt and all around, you're saying, the farmhouse and all that kind of stuff. And she is like, I'm gonna have to tell her I love her. I want her to tell me she love me. Yada 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 yee. And we're gonna come to this consensus about me moving. We'll see how that goes. I don't like this because she finna put a lot of pressure on Dempsey. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I like Dempsey. Like, you need to slow the hell down. You have a track record of behaving in this manner and it not working. Stop doing this shit. Sign a month. Anybody know what Stella does? Oh, she said she work in finance. Never mind. Cause what the hell this bitch really do for money? But I got it. I remember. Ma'am, get you a month-to-month lease and just sign a whole nother year and let this be time, let things take their course, let Dempsey get comfortable and let that be what it's gonna be. But you're gonna blow the whole, you're gonna be coming back to the States alone once again. Is what the hell getting ready to happen. So by this time I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, we only got like 8 minutes of this episode left. Where the hell is Tyree? Y'all, we get Tyree. Tyree and his sisters have made it to Denver. He done bought this damn gift. He bought a candle for this for the girl. We don't know what her name is. We don't know if her name really Carmela. We don't know nothing at this point. All we know is they in town. Tyree, what I'm saying, they got a firm, what I'm saying, appointment because this ain't no damn date. They got a firm appointment to meet at a lounge, have some drinks, and let this be what it's gonna be. Y'all, if y'all ever seen anybody iron a sweater, because I haven't, until I saw Tyree. Tyree ironed his sweater. I'm like, he gotta be nervous as hell. He ironed a sweater, y'all. A whole sweater. But I feel so bad for him because he was robbed of having a life. Because that's the only reason this is going on. Like, he was like, he's the first person I've ever loved, and he pushing 40. He was robbed of having a life, and we do that so much in the Black community. It's awful. Like, Black women, like, really, they sons, they we call them son husbands. They turn them into replacements for a husband, and they never recover. They don't. I've seen it in my family. They don't recover. They don't know how to have, interpersonal, like, romantic relationships. They don't. I mean, Tyree, he looked like he really, like, he doesn't know, like, he's like socially deficient. Like, his growth was stunted. He is sad, and that's why he's in this situation. And his family, instead of recognizing what the hell they did to him, they sitting there passing judgment and snickering and talking shit. And it's sad. It's sad. Like I really could like I'm sitting here thinking about that. Okay, that's really I could really sit down and cry for Tyree because this none of this is funny, y'all. I promise y'all, it is not funny. It ain't funny at all. So Tyree gets dressed after he gets through ironing his sweater. And takes a Uber to the now whatever this hotel was they was at. It looked nice as hell. I'm gonna have to do some digging and some research to see where they were staying because I have a conference to go to in Denver next year, and I might need to stay over there. So I need to find out where they were staying. Because I mean, they was providing transportation in the whole nine, and they took them over to the lounge. And I mean, it looked like a really nice spot. Like, okay. And he gets there and waitress comes all that, and he was like, let me, keep he did make a smart decision. He's like, let me, stay cool. I ain't gonna drink yet. And just had a glass of water, and he's sitting there, he's waiting for her. He's waiting. He sends a text message and he waits some more. And y'all, that's when it went off. So we waited a whole episode to see Tyree go to the damn bar to wait for this chick. And it goes off. So I got to wait another 4 days to find out if this chick come to the bar so we can see who and what the hell she is. All of that for that. All that sitting through that Jasmine and Gino BS, all that Cleo and Christian BS to not get to the Tyree meat and potatoes. So what's going on? But trust and believe, I will be watching Sunday to see what's going on, find out who this chick is, if you show up, if not, and I will be bringing y'all all the tea, all the blow by blow, play by play, and how I feel about it. This has been my review of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, Season 6, Episode 10, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. I'm Almanac 78. Until next week, you guys take care.